Our teacher made us write poems in class today. She noticed I wasn't writing anything down and asked why. I just smirked and told her she couldn't handle the dark poetry from my twisted mind. Needless to say, she left me alone after that. Oh, come on, guys, we're doing this again. Come on, we really don't need to cover these poems, do we? Alright. I'm sorry. I live walking distance from my local police department. If another person uses my NFT without my consent, I will report them immediately. This is my property. The transaction has been verified scientifically on the blockchain. Anyone who violates my NFT rights will pay the price. Yeah, get him! Buddy, you have no idea who you're messing with. I've made a ridiculous amount of money in crypto/NFTs and I have the best lawyers. If you don't remove my NFT as your profile picture, you're gonna regret it. When you steal someone's property, you get punished. Watch out. Listen, man, I wouldn't mess with this guy. Anybody that's willing to take the gamble on whether an NFT is gonna, improve in value and you're gonna be able to resell it or not is not somebody that you want to mess with. They clearly have absolutely nothing to lose. Today, I found out my 7-year-old daughter really did lie about my husband's other girlfriend as revenge for being grounded, and that he never cheated on me at all. We're well into our divorce proceedings, and he won't forgive me for not believing him when he denied it. FML. Listen, I don't even know what to say here. You're just gonna have to live with that. I don't even know. What is Thanksgiving gonna be like for the rest of the daughter's life? Like, every single time she does something wrong in life, anytime they're around other family, the mom or the dad is gonna bring it up. Like, hey, remember that time when you were 7 that you lied about me cheating on your mother, or adversely your father cheating on me, and you ruined our marriage? Yeah, that was a little wacky, wasn't it? I don't know. That sounds very awkward. Wow, what a devious kid though. That's crazy. I am warning all of you, this is not good. I'm just warning you before I even read it. I've never drawn a comic before, but I felt like I needed to speak for our furry friends who can't use the words to speak for themselves. You see the hashtags, I don't need to read that. I rescued this dog from a disgusting person. They were violating this poor dog while it can't even consent. What does a dog sound like? I don't know, I can't think of a dog voice. Stop assuming that I didn't consent. You can't understand my words anyways. Grrr. My partner knows me though, and understands my body language. Just leave us alone. We were happy. I miss my love. I want to go home. See? The poor dog is even crying. It must be traumatized badly. Now this is already pretty bad, This is already pretty horrible. I think most people would read this and they would be like, yeah, this person who made this comic needs to get locked up. But it gets worse. A happier ending. What's your type? And you could see a German Shepherd right there, I think. I really love dogs. And then she responds, I'm so happy you feel safe sharing that with me. And I would say, listen, I don't know what you have going on there, but you don't need to tell me that, okay? You need to tell your therapist that. What does it come to? What does the world come to? I'm saying this like people haven't probably been attracted to animals since the beginning of time, but still. Now, you may have seen Drew Gooden's video on these people. I'm sure a lot of you know about these pickup artist Twitter accounts. Well, we got a post here. You should have expected this to be on Cringetopia, come on. You're walking into an apartment complex to visit a friend, and you see this woman checking her phone. You feel a desire towards her. How do you open? Now, hey. There's probably a lot of funny replies to this tweet, but this reply truly takes the cake right here. I wouldn't say anything. Simply tip my hat as I walk by and make brief eye contact. As I get to the top of the stairs, I turn around. She undoubtedly hasn't stopped looking at me, and give her a follow me finger wag. Confidence and mystery will work every time. Now listen, this is a guy that clearly gets every single woman that he's ever wanted in life. A Romeo, a modern Casanova. This guy can do anything. And if he wanted to, he would get this woman just through the picture. Okay? That's how great he is at flirting with women. And a mysterious guy like this, there's not much you can do about him, I'll tell you that much. NFTs versus college. What is a better investment? My NFT versus your degree. Cost $100,000 for both. My NFT, asset, yes. Your degree, liability, debt, interest payments. Resale value, 75K to 150K. For your degree, 0. Unique, my NFT, yes. Your degree, generic, liberal arts, wow. Time to acquire my NFT, 4 to 6 minutes. Time to acquire your degree, 4 to 6 years. Is a cool monkey? Yes. Your degree? No. Now listen, I'm 99% sure this is probably, satirical. I almost said satire. Satirical. I'm sure this is a joke. If it's not a joke, I mean, come on, man. First of all, I don't know why everyone has a liberal arts degree according to this person, but, NFTs also can depreciate in value. Granted, Bored Ape didn't. Bored Ape is worth tons of money, but a lot of NFTs came out, got pumped and dumped, and then they are worth nothing now. So, just saying. Got this at work today. Thanks for the IRL gold, kind Reddit stranger. Don't be fooled. Don't live off the tips of generous customers. Fight for a fair wage from your boss instead. Join r/anti-work. Look, it's fine, I guess, if you feel as though you should fight for a fair wage. Actually, that's not just fine. That is fully understandable. If you're working a job, especially if you're working 40 plus hours a week, you should be able to live off of it, right? I think everyone should be able to agree on that. However, why are you not giving somebody money that is clearly in a position where they need money? If you're working as a waiter or waitress for tips, you need those tips. So why would you give them a fake $20 bill with this note attached to it, printed out on this cheap paper, so that what are they going to do? Like, they're not going to like you because you pretty much scammed them out of getting money. I mean, they might have been happy. Oh, hey, there's something folded up on here. I got a little bit of a tip. Then they unfold it and they're like, great. It's just some guy being stupid. You got to think about these things. And you should also have some empathy for these people. I mean, you're like, what? Do you want? They have stuff to pay for. Whatever. How it started versus how it's going. Hey, you're really pretty. We should play Valorant sometime. Thank you. I'm free whenever. I'm also hard stuck plat and go double negative, so like. And then he has a picture of them together. We're just friends. I'm just showing off my bestie. Oh man, this is probably one of two things. This is either a couple that is joking for some Twitter likes, or this is some friends that are joking for some Twitter likes. I highly doubt this guy seriously did this. But, I mean, I guess he could have, but it's Twitter. I think this is all a joke. Now I will be telling this totally real story from TIFU, as most of the stories on there are totally real. TIFU by getting the team mad at me by being mean and getting some girls. I've always been a girls guy, a guy who gets girls. I'm in 9th grade and was talking to the rest of my sports team. What happened at that point was I realized some hot girls were watching us. I guess me the most so. After I noticed they were watching us, I started being a jerk to the lamest guy in the group since I thought he wouldn't fight back. Everyone laughed when I made fun of him, and I could tell the girls watching thought I was the cool guy in the group. After that, I think it's no coincidence? What is that? Woo! You need to keep going to 9th grade, buddy. After that, I think it's no coincidence one of the hot girls watching later kept looking at me and eventually made some small talk with me, and I started realizing how easy it was to get all these hot girls' numbers. Well, funny enough, I ended up banging these hot girls, and it was all because I was mean. Ha ha ha. Anyway, some of the guys got mad at me, so it was a mess up, but I guess worth. Any questions? I have a question. How long were you thinking about that before you typed it? Because, obviously it's not real. This is probably a kid. I hope that he never actually tries this in life, because it will probably not go at all the way you think it is. I don't think if some hot girls are around and you sit down and say, hey man, I'm going to go bully this guy, that they're all just going to be like, wow, this is the coolest guy ever. I mean, maybe they would, high school's a weird place, but I doubt it, and I wouldn't recommend it, so, just some words of advice. I apologize for what I'm about to read, and I want to let everybody know if there's truly anything that I am warning you of, it's this. So, be warned. Okay, here we go. The virgin white girl versus the Chad Asian girl. The white girl, not a virgin, old and haggard looking, secretly wants a black guy, acts like an adult, only knows one language, too tall, has weird bags of fat, doesn't want kids, thinks anime is for kids. The Chad Asian girl saves herself for her husband, cute and childlike in appearance, loves and appreciates her white boyfriend, loves Aegyo, acting cute and youthful, knows 3 languages, teaches you hers, tiny and adorable with a flat chest, will give you cute Happa daughters, will watch shoujo anime and K-drama with you. And I beg and plead that this is a joke, because I mean, first of all, obviously a lot of these things wouldn't apply to either of these groups. Like, first of all, there's probably a lot of white people that know more than one language and also aren't super tall and also want kids and also watch anime and also don't just only secretly want black people. What is that supposed to mean? And it's the same for, Asian people, obviously. You get it. I mean, this is all the obvious, but all right, one more. We can take one more, I think. I thought about looking at something way more deranged, but I decided maybe I should just, finish it off on a calm note. Here we go. My girlfriend is a passionate meat eater. Help! I became vegan a couple weeks ago and was a lifelong vegetarian before. Decided not to eat meat at age 6. My girlfriend is a passionate meat eater from the Philippines, a country in which there's meat or eggs in every dish. I'm still in the holy heck, what have I been supporting all my life phase. In the last 6 months, I made tiny progress with her. She cut down fish to once a month and buys half the meat from better sources 50% of the time. But she constantly says she won't become a vegetarian. I don't know what to do. Be more pushy? Be more patient? Telling her that I'll leave? Have you had similar experiences? How did it turn out? Listen, man, if it's not working, it's just not gonna work. She doesn't want to be a vegetarian. She doesn't want to be a vegan. Let's leave it. All right. I think that's enough for today. Not the best post in the world, far from the worst. Definitely some deranged posts in here. I hope you enjoyed it. Last video got 0 views, but that's not stopping me. I'm going to keep it pushing until I get 1 view. And then that 1 view will eventually be 10 views. And that's why you should never give up, people. Anyway, I'm gone. Thank you for watching. Watch another video if you want to. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Bye.